Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. I am doing this Hunter run that I thought was not a good deck. Then it went to 3 wins, and then it lost 2 games. Just really been an up and down thing here. Got a giant 2-pound bag of Wily Wallaby Australian-style gourmet red licorice sitting beside me on the desk. I'm gonna chomp into a piece for good luck. Be nice to make it to 4 wins. Be real nice. Delicious licorice. What are we gonna have here? Another hunter. Alright, Reavers is this person's name. So good. Hey, good opening hand. What the hell's that? It's a keeper is what it is. With all these early plays, I think I'd feel pretty comfortable keeping Sen'jin to make sure I've got a good drop on turn 4. I will coin out one of these depending on what he plays. He plays nothing. So we're going to go for the Loot Hoarder because that interferes with more of the stuff he could do. Not the best top deck, but we have all the good cards here, so can't complain. Man, I do like Australian-style red licorice. Especially when it comes in a 2-pound bag. He says. And he decides to steady shot. That was an interesting delay. Makes me wonder if he has something he doesn't want this Loot Hoarder to run into, which is quite possible. Glaivezuka is actually a pretty good top deck. If he plays a 3 toughness creature, I can Glaivezuka, and then either one of these would trade with the 3 toughness creature. If he plays a 4 toughness creature, I could still like Loot Hoarder in, and then Glaivezuka to finish the creature off. Yeah, so the correct play here is you throw the Loot Hoarder in first, get your card, that way you can drop the Glaivezuka, and the buff is going to go on the Grunt, who will hit him in his fat face. Alright, this is a really great start. Doesn't mean I'm going to win, but it's a great start. He's got 6 cards, he needs a good 4-drop here. I also have 6 cards plus a weapon, and I'm ahead on the board. He's the first player, and I have used my coin, so that's his advantage. But all in all, this is looking quite solid. With 5 power here, I can kill most anything. Aha, so he silences that, which is a pretty good move, because now it would take both of these creatures to kill off the Spellbreaker. And I don't necessarily want to kill off the Spellbreaker in that fashion. So we're going to go ahead and drop a Sen'jin and hang back. Oh, do I dare? Do I dare? Why don't I just kill this thing? Why don't I just kill this? Well, the advantage of not killing it is a Sen'jin might kill it next turn, but then he could buff this up, and I'd be annoyed. But if he did buff it up, I could still kill it next. You know what? Let's just kill this goddamn thing. This is a bit conservative, but it's got 6 cards to my 6. I've got a Tiger coming up. He didn't really have a good play last turn. He might have a good 5-drop this turn. He pretty much needs it, or he's going to be in trouble. Now, if he does get a good 5-drop, the Freezing Trap cannot be played alongside any of my minions, so that would be my little bit of awkwardness. But if he doesn't have a good 5-drop here, and I can just drop a Tiger, for example, I'm going to be in good shape. Okay, he's thinking a lot. That's probably encouraging. Probably just has a bunch of subpar options. You'd think if he had a Sludge Belcher, he would have just whipped it out right away. See if we can get some sparks to fly. Loot Hoarder, yeah, that's not that great. And a secret, aha. Well, I kind of think it's not Freezing Trap, because if it were Freezing Trap, don't you think he would have whipped that out a little bit sooner? Still, there's no way I can play around the Freezing Trap, so if it is Freezing Trap, then so be it. It's Freezing Trap, okay. No! It's Snake Trap, aha, that would explain his hesitation. Because Freezing Trap, I think, would have been better there. It would have kept the Loot Hoarder on the table. Here, the snakes will kill off the Sen'jin, but his Loot Hoarder has died. Well, I don't have a good answer to these snakes, though. That's actually kind of annoying. I don't have a lot of like little creatures to kill these things off with. So, my hope is that he just throws them all at the Sen'jin. That would be ideal. If, however, he can do a Dark Iron Dwarf or something and keep 2 snakes around, it's actually going to be a very annoying situation. And in that case, he would start to come back, because Freezing Trap doesn't work with all these snakes on the board. Shoot. Wow, he's he's actually maybe going to come back. I mean, technically he's got 9 cards to 7 if you count these Siege's cards. Shoot, 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 shoot. I'm tempted to play the Snapjaw and Steady Shot next turn just so I can start cleaning up these snakes. This guy's a good snake cleaner. Oh my god, oh jeez. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. Alright, so all that really matters is what is his last 4 mana, because I can kill this with my Tiger, I can also Freezing Trap it. If his last 4 mana is something good, I could be in trouble. If it's nothing special, I'm going to go, Jesus fucking Christ. Another Secret. Well, I have a feeling this is a oh man, this is just the worst. Now he's got a Loot Hoarder to clear away my Freezing Trap, and he has a Freezing Trap, or thing that might be Freezing Trap this time. Shit. Well, you do what you can. I guess we'll just kill the Loot Hoarder off first, hopefully. Okay, it's not Freezing Trap, thank the holy merciful mavens. And now I can play the Violet Teacher and lay my own Freezing Trap, and I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to put the Violet Teacher here, this way the student ends up in the middle to guard against explosive shots. I clear away his 8/5. Of course, this is only a 2-mana creature, so he could replay it pretty easily, but still, I've got nice board presence here. The trap is most likely Explosive Trap, which is great because it doesn't kill anything except for the student, whom I don't really care about. He was free. It could also be a Misdirection. We know it's not Snipe, Freezing, or Snake. So it's Misdirection or Explosive. Most likely Explosive, both because that trap is better and because it's a common, whereas Misdirection is a rare. And so as long as I throw the student at something, the apprentice, I will survive his trap. Tense game, though. It could still go either way. I've got... This problem I have right now is that everything I have is only 1 card playable per turn. Alright, well, he got a very elegant way of fishing out the Freezing Trap. The Web Spinner eats the trap, so I'm going to give him a well played, because that was genuinely well played. Now this 8/5 is going to live. However, my Tiger is still going to be able to kill it unless he has another 1 toughness, or one mana beast. He's not going to get to kill this Tiger off. So the Tiger's going to get to kill the Hyena. So the Hyena kills the Teacher, the Rhino kills the Apprentice, and then my Tiger has to kill off his Scavenging Hyena. Oh, Nixia. I could kill the Rhino, I guess, but then this thing's going to hit me for 10. That seems a bit aggressive. Then, of course, if I, if I leave this alive, all of his beasts have charged. Fuck, there's no good answer. And I can only play 1 card at a time. It's such a bummer. Do I dare get hit for 8? I can't get hit for 8. Alright, we're going to kill that off. And then, play this in Steady Shot. This is really ugly. So he has a 3-mana Web Spinner back here. And then whatever else. This is an Explosive Trap, which will clear out the Whelps. So I need to make sure well, it's probably Explosive Trap, so it's probably going to clear out the Whelps. So I should try to attack his face before I play Onyxia. I can still only play 1 creature per turn, which is really annoying. He has his own Tiger. I'm actually going to lose this game. Wow. Wow. I really thought I was going to win this game, but I got to hand it to this guy. He came back. Now he's just going to hit me with this Tiger. I don't have any taunts, so I'm going to get Steady Shotted to death. Fuck my goddamn life. Oh, man. Well,
I hear you got a problem.
drop all we have. The thing is, he hits me for 6, 8, and then I'm just dead in a few turns. Shit. What an annoying, obnoxious run. 3-0, and then 3-3. And this game, man, I can't believe he actually came back and won that. The Hyena and the Snake Trap were just shockingly good. Granted, if I had gotten any of my goddamn removal, I could have won this. Besides Freezing Trap, I could have won pretty easily, but I didn't get it. I got a bunch of big creatures. So here's a case where getting lots of big, fat cards did not work out for me, despite having a really, really good opening hand. Well, you know what? If I'd played Ascension and let his Spellbreaker live, I might have won this game, because then I would have had that 2/2 Grunt. I would have had a Glypzuka. That would have helped me immensely in clearing out the Snake Trap. And then I would have also had Ascension kill his Spellbreaker. He never did play any buffs or anything. So I would have had a 3/1 with Taunt. Wow. Alright, well, that's just icing on the cake here.
Embrace the light.
Oh, he's playing it conservatively. Interesting. Got an opening here. If I can get an explosive trap, I could actually hang on. Alas, it's not to be. So do I trade this out to get him 2 hyenas? I don't know what difference it makes. Wow. So do we go for the Onyxia here? And just make sure I never attack his face with the whelps? Or do we play like this guy and the Ventrico? It's the only way that I can win. It's the only way that I can win. I think the only way I can win is if he continues to play conservatively.
Problem solved.
And I get an explosive trap. It's the only way. But now he's got 6, 8, 10 damage. I mean, he really should just hit me in the face. He should have hit me in the face last turn. Unless this is a misdirection against all odds. Even Australian-style red licorice could not save this run. Blah. Blah. Blah, I say. Oh my god, angry chicken with charge. Holy ballsack Christ, ladies and gentlemen. Holy ballsack Christ. Well, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 damage. I'm dead. He just needs to hit my face. Oh my god, he's actually going to kill my creatures. That is actually quite incredible. But because he's doing this, it's giving me a chance of not dying. He could have just hit me in the face a bunch and killed me. As it is, he's still probably going to kill me. But, I mean, it's giving me a chance. Alright, well, let's clear out the Knife Juggler. I could Deadly Shot and play the High Main. I think that's my best chance. Alright. So he's still got, once he wakes up and realizes that I'm dead, he's got 6 damage, 8 damage here. I'm dead after 2 steady shots. He's at full health. I mean, I just lose the game. He just needs to hit me at some point. And then it will all be over. Alright, he is not taking the easy win. He's just getting more cards. Alright, is he going to hit my face now? Okay, finally he wakes up and decides to win the game. Okay, well, let's draw a card and concede. I don't think I have any antique healbots here. I don't think I do. I have a Wolf Rider, but I'm dead to steady shots. So, well played. Let's see what that trap was, if it was explosive or misdirection. It actually was a misdirection. Alright. That happens, and then we concede. Oh, retardation nation. I just clicked the stop recording button on my thing for absolutely no reason. As I was saying, Retardation Nation was the name of that arena. Alright, well, let's go ahead and finish that up. Take a look at our reward. Oh, God. 45 is alright for 3 wins. So my Hunter runs have been 3, 4, 4, 3, 7, 3. Clearly, Hunter just is garbage. Because I'm not doing that badly with all the classes. With Rogue, I'm averaging over 7 wins. With Mage, I'm averaging over 8 wins, almost 9. With Warrior, I'm at over 6. So Hunter just being this low. I guess it's just a bad class in the arena now, or at least for me. We get a Cog Hammer, which, shit, I literally just like the other day crafted one of those. So that sucks that I proceeded to get a golden one, and then I got a regular one. That's kind of annoying, but at least I guess what we can do here is disenchant the golden one, and that sort of gets me back the dust, but I still would have been better off not crafting the regular one. Okay, what's the Hunter card? Ah, that thing. Okay, so anyway, let's start the next arena. We're looking for Priest, Warlock, or Warrior. And here's Priest, so there it is. Okay. Pyromancer is pretty good for Priests. I'll do it just to have as much removal as I can. This is terrible. This guy can be okay for Priests, because they can heal it up, but it's just terrible. We're going to take the Light Spawn. Shadow Word Pain cannot be passed. Wow, that's a pack. Felon's Chosen is outright broken. Tough call here between the buff and the early drop. You know, I'm really growing to like these early drops. It just makes such a huge difference if you can get that down on turn 1. So I'm going to take the Gnome there. This is good, and the other cards are bad. Silence or Death. I'm going to take the Death. I think it's too important not to take as good as Silence is. Only one play. Well, okay. This card is bad, but Light Warden is playable for Priests. Normally I wouldn't consider it here. I have to consider it, but no, we'll take the Bout because I think Light Warden's still kind of janky. Alright, Argent Squire is the only good card there. Thought Stealer or Holy Smite. We'll take the Smite because removal is important. Alright, Mech Warper's good and all, and it does work with the Repair Bot, but I'm going to grab Spectral Knight because that thing is ridiculous and it wins games. Velen's Chosen number 2, is that greedy? No, this thing is so broken. I'm willing to be greedy with it. Velen's Chosen number 3, yep, we're doing it. I just think that card is so insanely broken, it's just worth taking pretty much as many as you can see. Alright, Silence or a Yeti, that's tough. I'm going to take the Silence. I think Silence is actually that important. Shadow Word Death number 2, sure. But 2 is really all you'd ever want. I don't want a second Light Spawn. This is bad, so we're taking Mind Vision, even though it's not that great. Hey, another Legendary. Hey, it's another Onyxia. Here, though, I'm going to grab Fugan, because last time I had the Salty Dog. A 4/7 for 5 is actually great. Another Mind Control. No, let's take a Holy Smite number 2. Wolf for some buffage. Let's see. I got some big 5-mana bodies, but and a Mind Control. Okay, I don't think I need Stormwind Champion. I'll take the Wolf there for some buffing. Thoughtsteal or more removal. Let's grab Thoughtsteal to have a little bit of card advantage here. Fairy Dragon or the Engineer. Let's take the Engineer for some more cards. Cards are good. This is a terrible pack. And this is a terrible pack. Wow, that's disgusting. Yeah, there's a good card. Forgot what those looked like. Alright, here. You know, I'm going to keep on following the strategy of taking some 1-drops to make sure we got things to do. Holy Nova's great, even though the other 2 cards were good there. And Blade Master, well, I passed on those Circles of Healing. I don't have any healing cards here. No real synergy with it. This thing is just a 5/5 for 5, basically. I've got 1, 2, 3. I could use another bigger body, so we're going to take that thing just because it's a bigger size. So it's a bit of a weird curve. No 6s, and pretty much all of our endgame consists of 5-mana creatures. 5/5s are decent, though, and they can win you some games, so we'll see how it works. Removal-wise, this deck was actually great. This draft was great because it got the Pain, the Death, Holy Nova, the Holy Smite. That's pretty much all you need. And, of course, don't forget 3 Velen's Chosens. So if I can get any early minions to stick and get one of my innumerable Velen's Chosens, then I should run away with some games. I think this is going to be a good deck. Licorice. Of course, maybe I should stop eating licorice because it made my last run go terribly. Well, it didn't make it, but it was associated with it. There was a correlation, not necessarily a causation, between my eating licorice and doing terribly with that frickin' hunter. Man, I have never sucked this bad at Hearthstone. My average is 5.6. Terrible. Just terrible. Kamen Rider version 3. Well, I'll keep 1 Smite, but 2 could be too much because she's not necessarily going to play that many 2 toughness creatures. Not a great opening hand because the Gnome is going to die, and that means the Velen's Chosen could be dead. And the Holy Smite may or may not find a use. If she pings this, then next turn she's playing a 3-drop. So there won't be anything for me to do. So, Thoughtsteal is a risk here. The upside is it gives me something to do this turn. The downside is it stops me from playing anything next turn. I'm going to go ahead and do the classic turn 2 priest move. I'm going to coin out this engine, I think.
What you want?
Now I don't know. Holy Smiting this is pretty tempting. Oh man, do I just play the Sen'jin? I'll play the Sen'jin. It's hard to buff up a grunt enough to kill a Sen'jin. She'd have to have Abusive Sergeant. That's pretty much the only game in town. Abusive Sergeant plus ping. As long as she doesn't have that one card, either she's spending a very expensive removal card to kill this, or she's leaving it alone. And she elects to leave it alone. Alright, so what can we do here? Well, I could Velen's Chosen this, make it a 5/9. And then I could also Holy Smite this grunt. I cannot hit the elemental with my 5/9 because this thing does have taunt. I could Holy Smite this and Thought Steal. Nah, this is what Velen's Chosen is for, right? So we'll do this. We'll Holy Smite. Wait, do I want to Holy Smite that or do I just want to hit it normally? Why spend the Holy Smite on that? Let's just hit this normally and pass the turn. So now she wants to Fireball or Polymorph it. She just drew something she seems pretty happy about. It is not a Polymorph. It's a Goblin Sapper. Interesting. Not a really good play here because you got to figure it's not going to be that difficult for me to get rid of, you know, a couple of cards. Alright, so we got a couple of options here. I could silence the Sen'jin. That would, of course, get rid of the Velen's Chosen as well as the Taunt, but that would just drop the attack by 2. That would unfreeze it, and that would let me kill the Elemental, or trade with the Elemental. I could silence the Sapper. I could play Spectral Knight, although, well, gotta give her credit, then the Sapper does stay at 6/4 if I play Spectral Knight, so that was a +1 for the Sapper there. Holy Nova does not quite kill the Sapper, it leaves it 1 shy, and I cannot play the Holy Smite. Okay, wow, that Sapper was really good there, I take everything back. Because if I silence the Sen'jin to let it attack, it loses the attack value. Ah, jeez. Yeah, this sucks. Okay, here's the move I'm going to make then. I can actually silence the Sapper, I guess. Yes, why don't we do that? Let's silence the Sapper and just Holy Smite the Elemental. So the silence didn't actually do anything because I dropped down to 5 cards, but basically I got a 4/3 onto the table, which is a good card to have on the table. And I got to keep this as a 5/3 with spell damage. Okay, so once, as always seems to happen here, there's a risk of this being a mirror entity. So I don't want to give her a Spectral Knight, or a Fugan for that matter. Wow, that's a really good secret. So let's see if this is maybe Ice Armor or Vaporize if we're lucky. It's not. Shit. Well, I can't play those minions. It's too risky. So let's Thought Steal, see if it's Counterspell. It's not. Let's give her a little bit of a Jankosaurus Rex here, if that is a mirror entity. And it was. I'll just play that guy, because why the hell not? Alright, so Flame Strike clears my board, but then I can safely drop Fugan down. Or actually, the Spectral Knight's better, because it can't be Polymorphed or Fireballed. If she doesn't have a Flame Strike, I'm in even better shape. Because we're heading towards the end game with a Mind Control and 2 big 5-drops, with her having nothing on the board and me having everything. Alright, no Flame Strike here. She will kill off the Spellbreaker with her overpowered hero ability. Mind Vision. Sure. I'm not doing anything else, so I might as well. Soot Spewer. It's good to be aware of, and that's actually a pretty good card for me, because I know now that I can play this with Holy Nova for 3 damage across the board if I need to. I put Taunt on this so that she'd be encouraged to ping this away instead of pinging away one of the other 2. That would make the Fen Creeper take an extra point of damage, which would let the spell Spectral Knight kill it off. Did I calculate that right? Let's see. Normally what she would have done was ping this and Fen Creeper that. Yeah, I think it made sense to put that the Scout. Give the Scout Taunt. Okay, she takes the bait, plays the Yeti, and gives everything Taunt. Alrighty, so we got a couple of different options here. I can play the Soot Spewer and Holy Nova. That would kill this, drop these both to 2, and then I could just clear everything out. I mean, that seems pretty good. Okay, I could do the Wolf. That would buff the Spectral Knight up to 5 attack. Kill the Yeti. Buff this up to 3 attack. Well, I won't kill this unless I play Holy Nova. But if I'm playing Holy Nova, then I might as well just play the Soot Spewer. So let's play the Soot Spewer. And actually, I should run this in first. No, I should run it in here so it takes one less point of damage. Yeah, there we go. Then we do that. And then we do that. Got another spare part. It is Cloak Field and then switch. Okay, those are both not the greatest. But, I mean, maybe cloaking this to help it survive could be useful. Okay, she has 6 cards to 7. Both of us have some spare parts, I think. I have Mind Control and a pretty big 5-drop, so it's looking good. This thing is safe from Flame Strike because it cannot be pinged off.
What to do?
Still got 2 Velen's Chosens in here. This actually could be good to set up a Velen's Chosen maneuver. Drop something, give it stealth, and then play Velen's Chosen on it the following turn. Alright, Shadow Word Death does not help me here, but we can calmly kill the Nightblade. Because, of course, this thing can't be pinged off. Also can't heal it, so you get what you can. We'll go ahead and play the Fugian. We'll give it stealth. And I'm going to heal my own face. I don't want to play the Wolf down because the Wolf just dies to Flame Strike, so I want to leave the Wolf back until its buff is needed, hopefully. There's an interesting synergy. I could reversing switch something that has like 5 health and 4 attack, like a Chillwind Yeti, and then that would make it killable with Shadow Word Death. If she plays something that's not, good enough to Mind Control. Alright, so the Frost Nova cancels out my stealth. And she plays a Salty Dog. Well, why don't we just Shadow Word Death that thing? Yeah, seems good. So we'll do that. Heal up. And I'm going to wait and see what she had planned. I don't want to play the Wolf out in case it dies to Flame Strike. She has 5 cards to my 7, so the burden of proof is on her here to actually win the game. She has a Soot Spewer and Flame Strike? She does. Alright. The good news for me is that I can still heal this guy up and kill the Soot Spewer. But why throw... If I heal this and run in, she's going to ping it to death, so why do that? Instead, let's just do this, this, and this. That's what Shadow Word Pain is for. Let's hit her in the face. Now I've got Mind Control, the ultimate trump card. The only way she can win, I think, right now is if she plays a bunch of middle-sized stuff. If she plays anything big, she's toast, I think. Alright, well, that's kind of the stuff she wants. That's a bit too small. It's a bit too small, what she's doing there. Okay, she's giving me a well played. Maybe she's thinking about conceding, I don't know. Let's kill off this. Heal that up. Kill off this, so it can't run into the 3 toughness thing. Do I play the Repair Bot? If I play the Repair Bot, everything dies to Flame Strike. So you know what? I'm not going to play the Repair Bot. I'm going to just hold my cards close to the chest here. I think I've got a pretty good grip on the situation. If she plays anything big, I've got Mind Control. I think she knows I have Mind Control. If she plays anything small, I can kill it with my stuff thanks to my awesome hero ability. And otherwise, I'm content to just do a guessing game, or a waiting game on her here. Alright, so let's do this. We'll heal this up. Kill that thing. Velen's Chosen on this. Now it survives a Flame Strike. Hit her in the face. And pass the turn. Again, I don't see any reason to rush here. Let her do what she wants. She's clearly holding back, just like I'm holding back this Mind Control. She's holding back her big minions. And my nice 5-drops here are doing the job. Alright, that's a pretty desperado Frostbolt right there. Stampede Encoder doesn't do anything. Alright, can I win? 4, 6, Well, I have to be kind of careful here. Okay, so I can make this be a 6/5, but I can heal it to go up to 7, and then reversing switch it. So this would be 7 damage, 8 damage. Okay, so it's not enough. So we'll just keep it simple then. We'll Valen's Chosen that, heal it up, and do I hit her in the face? Let's just hit her in the face. Sure. We'll hit her in the face. And fast turn. So I'm threatening lethal with these 2 creatures. She's got to have an answer here. That doesn't do it. And that doesn't do it either. Alright, cool. So good start to what I think is a good deck. We'll, I guess, actually find out at a later time how good it really is. And what I think I'm going to do is resist the urge. I'm going to resist the urge to have any more licorice. I think I've had the proper amount for good luck. Any more would just be tempting fate. We're obviously not going to get very far in this run. I've only got time for, I think, a couple more games. Elite Noob 5000. Oh god, I can just already tell this person's going to beat me. Okay, well anyway, we got a 1 and a 2. And again, I'm going to keep this engine. I think it's nice to have that guaranteed good 4-drop. And I could coin it out on turn 3. I could also go all in. The Gilbin Stalker, barring flamethrowers, is likely to survive. So then I could Valen's Chosen it. Oh god, that's terrible. So Zombie Chow is just the worst, because it... Fuck. This just sucks. Well, I'm going to play the Leper Gnome, because I might as well, but... That just sucks so much, because this thing lets her ping the Leper Gnome while having a creature on the table. Okay, well anyway, we still have a good plan B, so I can play the Gilbin Stalker. Now the problem is, because of the Zombie Chow, she can now flamethrower to kill this. Guaranteed. Does she have a flamethrower? I really hope not, because if she does, my chances are going to diminish pretty quickly. Alright, thankfully there's no flamethrower. So here we've got a tough choice to make. I can either coin into Sen'jin and just hope the Sen'jin holds up against all this stuff, or I can go for the Valen's Chosen. Valen's Chosen would let me kill off the thing, and that would be, what, 7/5? Or 4/5? Yeah, that'd be like a Chillwind Yeti. I get Valen's Chosen and actually Holy Smite this with the coin. I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to Valen's Chosen, kill that thing off, coin, Holy Smite. Spell damage is just so unnecessary on Valen's Chosen. I don't even understand why it's there. So okay, we got a Chillwind Yeti and full health. She has the play though, she can Fireball or Polymorph this. That would be her whole turn. Then I'm responding with a Sen'jin. If she can deal with the Sen'jin, then she is fine. Okay, this was actually pretty good for her because she used a lower tier spell to kill my creature off, so her Polymorphs and Fireballs are still available to her. Okay, so now we drop this engine. So here, she gets to reply to a really good 4-drop. If she has a good 5-drop, again, she's going to be in the lead. Although if she plays a 5-drop, there's a chance Valen's Chosen will get to just kill it. Oh, god damn it. That's a good 5-drop in this circumstance. So I could Wolf, kill, heal. Or I could just Valen's Chosen. That makes this a 5/9. Kill this off. Becomes a 5/5. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll do this. Kill the biggest thing. And instead of playing the wolf, I'm just going to heal this up. So basically what I'm saying to her is, alright, use your Fireball or your Polymorph now. Hopefully she doesn't have either. But if she does, then I can still respond with a 5/5. It sucks that the battle cry is wasted. This card is just not that good. It's just a 5/5 for 5. But that's okay. Sometimes it's what you need. The problem is she's got these little minions I can't really clean up efficiently. Aha. Looks like she doesn't actually have the Fireball or Polymorph. She has the Cobra, which will kill this off because I don't have an answer to it at the moment. Holy Nova? Oh my god, I got a Holy Nova. Well, if this is a counter spell, it's the most epic victory ever, but hopefully it's not. Good, it isn't. And if it was Duplicate, that should have put the Scout in her hand. Now, do I dare attack into a possible Vaporize? Yeah, because it could still be Mirror Entity, and that's the most likely thing. Let's just go into it. Yeah, good, I'm glad I did. Alright, so now we know it's not Vaporize or Ice Armor. Most likely candidate, Mirror Entity. I've got a pretty good foil for that. It's this wolf. The beast. Well, that's a pretty good card. Reach up with one with the wolf. It doesn't quite kill the beast. Shadow Word Pain obviously doesn't kill it. So let's Thought Steal. See if I can get something handy here. Duplicate and Polymorph. Wow, Polymorph is handy. Now, I don't get the beast out of it, but that still seems pretty good. It could be a Spellbender. It's not Spellbender. Alright, so it's looking likely that is a mirror entity, because we know it's not Duplicate, Ice Armor, or Vaporize, or Counterspell, or Spellbender. It's either Duplicate, sorry, it's either a mirror entity or an Ice Block. Gotta put your votes on the mirror entity in that one. So I got a couple different options here. I could Shadow Word Pain the Elemental. This is the best answer in the game to Water Elemental. The drawback to that is then I play a creature and then she gets to copy it. I mean, there's not much harm to her having a wolf, with me having a 5/7. So I could do that. I could play the wolf, give her the wolf, and reach up with the Senjin. No, wait, I could use the Senjin to kill the wolf. Wait, what am I talking about? That's the move, right? Just use a Senjin to kill the wolf and Shadow Word Pain to kill that? Yeah, what is wrong with me? Okay, so we're going to do this. The wolf or the Pyromancer? Well, let's think. How likely am I to need a Pyromancer? Well, I'm going to do the wolf because the wolf doesn't hit the Senjin as hard. Okay, so yeah, she's got the wolf. We'll kill this off. I could play Duplicate, but I'm not gonna. I'm just going to heal this off. And let's play Pyromancer, sure. It's not overextending because this guy survives Flame Strike. She has 4 cards to 5. Gotta be careful, the Duplicate would trigger the Pyromancer, and I don't want that right now, but there's a decent chance the Pyromancer will have something to trade into. Baron Geddon, wowza! Alright, she's got 2 legendaries here. Both mediocre ones, but still. And now the Baron is gonna clear my board, actually. It's gonna kill all 3 of my things. Well, you can't play around frickin' Baron frickin' Geddon. So we're gonna see what she has. Frostwolf Warlord. Not the greatest. But this is a limited time offer 5/5, so we gotta play it while we can get it. I'm gonna kill the Baron. Wait, do I want to kill the Baron or do I want this to... No, I'm gonna kill the Baron. And do I want to play Duplicate? Yeah, why not? There's really gonna be nothing better. It sucks I'm getting a 4/4 for 5, but with 10 mana I should be able to get a 5/5 at least. Alright, this is good to see because it doesn't do anything that much. She was testing for Mirror Entity. Ah, she gets a 5/5. Herself. Close game. I thought I really had this, but those 2 legendaries did sort of catch her up. Melon's chosen! Yay! Okay. So we'll do this. Kill that off. My opponent must be very angry at all this going on right now. If she kills this off, I get 2 copies of it. So this is a bit of a foil against card disadvantage right now. She could clear the board with Flame Strike. If I got 2 copies of this, it'd be good, because the second one would actually buff the first one. So she probably wants to kill this first. Alright, is she going to do it correctly? Is she going to run the Infiltrator into the Frostwolf Warlord? Oh, she makes a mistake. She pings that, trigger the Duplicate. She would have rather I had this, because if I have 2 of these, that's a 4/4 and a 5/5. If I have 2 of these, it's a 5/5 and a 5/9. So that actually could cost her the game. Wait, do I really have 2 of these things in my deck? Is that for real? Well, anyway, I got a 5/5 and a 5/9, which is insanely high. A 5/9 is really good. I mean, that's like a 7 mana value minion right there. Okay, clearly this is a Duplicate. So do I care about her having 2 of these? I really don't. So we'll just let her do it. Kabonk. It's not Duplicate. Well, I will play this then. Well, no, why do that? I could just give her this if it's a mirror entity. And it is. Alright, well, there's no reason to hit the thing now because it's got a shield. Let's put some health on that thing and pass the turn. So these repair bots are actually doing quite a number here. In fact, I'm threatening lethal, exactly. See if she has any removal or interference. She's a Blizzard. Well, that qualifies as interference. They're an Ogre Brute. Alright. Well, let's heal up that in case of flame strikes. We'll play that. That card sucks, but it doesn't do me any good sitting in my hand. So I've got this army of 5/7, which is pretty nice. That secret should be duplicate, because I know I thought stole one from her, and we still haven't seen it. However, I actually have lethal damage. So unless this is ice block or ice armor, we should be in pretty good standing. Hut, 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 and she concedes. Alright. I don't actually know how long this video is, but we'll do one more game and just go long. So sorry if this is already at 45 minutes, but let's, get our money's worth here. And see if we can win one more game. Well, that game against the mage was a bit closer than I would have liked, but she wasn't really in any kind of danger of winning, as she just was able to hang on longer than I expected, so I think that was fine. And those upgraded repair bots did end up being pretty nice. If you play 2 of them, a 5/9 is pretty strong. Like a Boulder Fist Ogre's total stats are 13, 5/9's total stats are 14, so it's like a 6.5 mana card, which is very, very strong for 5 mana. Okay, Paladin, Raycom. Priest against Paladin's a bit annoying because you don't have a built-in way to clear off his recruits. But the good news is that I have Holy Nova and I have a Wild Pyromancer, both of which will help keep the recruits in check. What I really hope for is he passes on turn 1, as you always hope for against a Paladin, so he can't establish that early board presence. Goblin Stalker's a pretty nice 2-drop. Oh my god, Argent Squire is really, really good. Because between this and Holy Smite, I can kill just about anything he'd play on turn 1, and then I can play the Stalker with a lot more confidence. He could also get blown out here if he coins into a 3/2, thanks to my wolf. Okay, he plays it safe. Gonna drop the Stalker here. No reason to drop the wolf and give away that I have it. I don't need the extra damage now, and the extra health plus non-interferability is very nice on that Stalker. Good to be able to play around Seal of Light. He plays Loot Hoarder, which is just fine by me. So we got a couple of options here. I could use the Stalker to kill the Loot Hoarder and heal the Stalker, saving the wolf for later, or I could drop the wolf and start to deal some damage. Let's actually keep the wolf in hand. It seems like that's what I've been doing with the wolf in the games so far, and hey, it's been working. So why screw with it? A bit of a slow start for me, apart from these early drops, but with the wolf and the smite, I can keep things under control. And then I've got a 5/5 on turn 5, which isn't that exciting, but still, it's decent. I'm also safe against consecrations. He's got a True Silver Champion. All right. So the question is, do I play the wolf just to have it get smashed by his weapon, so I can get the weapon out of the way? Well, hopefully I can get like a playable card here. Spellbreaker. This could have been a Chillwind Yeti. I regret it. Chillwind Yeti would have survived against this. Would have made all the difference. Ouch. Also, this is unplayable. I'd have to lose my Divine Shield. Shit. Okay. Well, I definitely don't want to lose Spellbreaker to True Silver Champion, so what I'm going to do is play the wolf now and disgustingly pass the turn. So I'm trying to goad him into using the weapon on the wolf. It gives him card advantage, but it also gets this weapon out of his hand, so I can hopefully play this next turn unmolested. Pretty unlikely, because he's got a 4-drop he can play here. I don't know. I think I'm actually behind. Alright, Trog. Well, the 5/5 does hold up well against the Trog. So let's see if he's got a buff for it. If he's got a buff, I could be in some trouble. Dark Iron Dwarf would really suck to see, so would Blessing of Kings. This needed to be a Yeti. You know, there were times when I took a Yeti over Spellbreaker and regretted it, and now it's the reverse. It's a difficult choice to make. Maybe there isn't even a right choice. Shit. He's got something. Oh, are you serious? Oh my god. So he's actually going to get to kill this and stay at full health. Wow. 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 Oh my god, I hate everything so much. Words cannot describe the full depths of my hatred. Alright, we're going to get rid of that. The problem is it's still a 3/5. Oh, wow, that was terrible. Just terrible. Wish I'd stopped this video early. Well, now he gets to kill off the 4/3, and he has just a bajillion cards. He's got 7 cards to 5. 7 cards to 4 after this thing dies. Jesus Christ, what a ridiculous turn. Okay. Is he gonna kill this off somehow? Nope, he's gonna play the tiger, so at least I get to kill off his 3-1. But Jesus, that was terrible. Alright, we'll do this. And this to hold his tiger at bay. I think playing this and just having it die to the tiger would have sucked. Oh, wait a minute. I could have actually given this... Shoot. I could have given this +4 health. Whoops. That mistake could cost me the game. Because if this thing dies, which it is now going to die, that could have made a really big difference. God damn it. Damn everything to hell. Well, there's a chance he'll be greedy and he won't use the Argent Protector to kill my gnome. There's a chance. And it's what he does. Alright, well, I'm still in terrible shape. But at least I got a chance. So we're going to Shadow Word Pain this. Buff this. Kill that. And pass the turn. So what's my winning plan? The only way I can win is if he plays anything huge and I can mind control it. It's the only way. If I don't get a big mind control off, if he just keeps playing mid-sized creatures like tigers and Senjins, I'm screwed. I gotta get a Force Tank Max off of this Mind Controller, or Boulder Festoger, or a Sunwalker, or something along those lines. There must be a reason for playing Consecration, because he could have cleared the board without that. Ah, so he can keep the Tiger. Alright, that's pretty smart. He's still not killing my Clockwork Gnome. Interesting. I wonder why he doesn't want to kill it. Well, that gives me a fighting chance, because I now can kill off his recruit. And I got a creature that I wasn't supposed to have. If he plays a huge creature here, like maybe one of those legendaries that my opponents keep having, I could actually win. Depends on how good he is. I mean, if he sees that I have been holding onto this card for ages, he might play around the mind control.
Put this apple on your head.
Right. Has to miss the Clockwork Gnome. Has to miss the Clockwork Gnome. Hey, are you kidding me? 25% odds? Jesus! Fuck. Well, there's nothing here to steal. So, the loss of that gnome is terrible, because I could have killed the Knife Juggler with that. Now there's a 3-2 that shouldn't be here. A 3-2 that deals damage every time he plays a minion, for that matter. He's never going to play anything big unless he absolutely has to. There's still a chance, though. Still a chance. If I got Holy Nova, I could still win. He's going to get a lot of cards with this, but it doesn't matter so much because anything big he plays, he knows it's going to get mind controlled. Right, this is a pretty good play. It's expensive, but it's not a great mind control target because, of course, it's so easy to kill. Now the Knife Juggler misses my creature, but it's too little too late for that. It's going to get tons of cards off this Acolyte. Argent Squire doesn't help me in the slightest. Well, we got to steal what we got to steal. Kill off the recruit. And just hope for the best. There's no more mind controls here. I think there's one Shadow Word Death. I need, you know, if this thing lives and I can get Velen's Chosen on it, might actually win. I still got, what, 3 of those in here? Still possible. Alright, so here goes. He's gonna True Sliver Champion this. He has 4 damage here. His Knife Juggler has to miss the Harpy. Man, that 25% chance on killing the Clockwork Gnome really screwed me. And of course, now the Knife Juggler hits the Harpy. So he can throw his stuff into the Harpy, and I'm just fucked. He didn't kill the Harpy. Wow. I am shocked. Alright, well, that's giving me a fighting chance, but I still can't top deck Velen's Chosen to save my life. This stuff, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Can't get Velen's Chosen. Can't get a good card off a Thought Steal. Even with all the chances he's giving me, I am going to lose this game because of atrocious luck. Fuck. 3 Velen's Chosens, couldn't get a single one in the top half of the deck. Only 1 in 8 odds of that. Alright, so that gets repented. He's actually playing, I'm losing to someone who's playing with Repentance. Well, that makes sense that why he's made such terrible choices about not killing my creatures. If he knew how to play, he wouldn't be playing with Repentance and 2 Humilities. But I'm still going to lose this game, even though this deck seems really good. Ah, Full Reaver. Well, that would have been a good card to mind control, but he had too much pressure on me. I couldn't leave that Wind Fury Harpy alive. And I get a Dragonling. Goddamn motherfucking mechanic. Oh my goodness. The anger is real. Alright, so the Full Reaver can run into this, and it will also kill the Dragonling, so he gets to keep his recruit. If he wants. Oh, man. I've lost mind control. I don't really have any. No, I got nothing. He's got too many cards. Okay. He does that for some reason. I guess it doesn't matter. Demolisher's pretty solid. In these circumstances, and a War Golem. Yeah, he just had too much pressure on me. I had to use mind control too early. Holy Nova arrives too late. And we're done here. Oh my god, that was so anger-inducing. Well, people, thanks for watching. Please like and or subscribe if you want to have some pity for an old man. And I'll see you again at the next one. Take care, everybody.